Good morning, y'all. Today we can discuss about the effects of soil degradation. Okay, we can talk about the effects of soil degradation. So last class we discussed about soil. Okay, soil may be defined as an assemblage of discrete and solid particles. Okay, in that class I told you, soil can be defined as an assemblage of discrete and solid particles, and it can be of organic or inorganic composition. Okay, it can be of organic or inorganic composition. Then they are formed by the process of physical or chemical weathering. Okay, I told you they are formed by the process of physical or chemical weathering. Okay, then in that class we discussed there are two types of soil. Okay, there are two types of soil. One is transported soil, and the next one is residual soil. So what's the difference between transported soil and residual soil? Residual soil means they are the soil from the disintegration of rocks, and they may stay in the place of their formation. Okay, they are formed by the disintegration of rocks and they stay in the place of their formation. Okay, but the transported soil means they are carried by the force of gravity, or it can be by water, by wind, by ice, and they are deposited at some other location. Okay, they are not found in the place of the origin, but they are found at some other location. That is, they are deposited at another location. And we can call them as transported soil. In the previous class, we discussed about soil and two types of soil, and also about the soil degradation. Okay, so soil degradation means decline in soil quality. Okay, which comes due to the aspects such as improper land use or due to agriculture or due to industrial purposes, etc., can be termed as soil degradation. That is, a decline in soil quality, in short, is called as soil degradation. Then it involves both the decline of the physical, biological, and chemical state of soil. Okay, it involves both the decline of physical as well as chemical and biological state of soil decline. Okay. Then the soil degradation can include soil in the decline in soil fertility, that is, soil being infertile, then acidity, salinity, extreme flooding, then presence of toxic pollutants, erosion, etc. They all can be called as soil degradation. Okay, so today we can discuss what are the effects of soil degradation. You know what is soil? I told you soil means it's an assemblage of discrete and solid particles, okay, of organic or inorganic composition. Okay. Now, soil degradation means it is a decline in soil quality. Okay. They come due to aspects such as improper land use, or it can be due to industrial purpose, then agriculture, overgrazing, etc. Okay. Then the soil degradation means it involves both the decline of physical, biological, and chemical state. Okay. So we can come to the point, that is effects of soil degradation. Okay, what are the effects of soil degradation? The first one is land degradation. Okay, first one is land degradation. So about 40% of the world's agricultural land is severely diminished in quality because of erosion and due to the use of chemical fertilizers, etc. Okay, due to the use of chemical fertilizers or due to erosion, it is found that about 40% of the world's agricultural land is severely diminished. Okay, about 40% of the world's agricultural land is severely diminished in quality because of erosion or because of the use of chemical fertilizers, etc. Okay. This decline in soil quality as a result of chemical fertilizer also lead to water pollution, land pollution, etc. Okay. That is, about 40% of the world's agricultural land is severely diminished in quality because of erosion and also due to the use of chemical fertilizers, and the decline in soil quality as a result of agricultural or chemical fertilizers also leads to, okay, They are not only produces the land degradation, but also they lead to water and land pollution. Okay, that is the land degradation also contributes to water as well as land pollution. That's the first effect. Next is drought and aridity. Okay. The UN recognizes the fact that drought and aridity are anthropogenic induced factors, that is man-made. Anthropogenic means man-made. So we discussed that soil degradation is an anthropogenic disaster. Okay. So drought and aridity are anthropogenic induced factors, especially as an outcome of soil degradation. Okay, they are anthropogenic induced factors, drought and aridity. Okay. Then the contributing factors. Okay, the contributing factors to soil quality are soil quality decline. Okay, the contributing factors to the soil quality decline or to the soil degradation are overgrazing. Okay, overgrazing is one of the reason which contributes to the soil degradation. Next, poor tillage method. Poor tillage method, deforestation, overgrazing, etc. are leading causes of soil degradation. Okay, they are the leading cause of soil degradation. The overgrazing, poor tillage methods, the deforestation are the leading cause of desertification, which are characterized by droughts and arid conditions. And also soil degradation result in loss of biodiversity. Also soil degradation results in loss of biodiversity. That is about the drought and aridity. Next one is loss of arable land. Okay. Because soil degradation contributes to land degradation. So in the first point we discussed that soil degradation contributes to land degradation. That means it creates a significant loss of arable land. It creates a significant loss of arable land. And most of the crop production practices result in the topsoil loss. Okay, most of the cultivation practices result in the topsoil loss. And also it results in the damage of soil's natural composition. That is, it affects the fertility of the topsoil as well as the soil's natural composition. That's a third effect of soil degradation. Next one, increased flooding. Fourth point is increased flooding. Okay, land is commonly altered from its natural landscape when it rids its physical composition from soil degradation. That is, the transformed land is unable to soak up the water. The transformed land will be unable to soak up the water, making flooding more frequent. Okay, since the land is totally degraded, or we can say the soil is totally degraded, the transformed soil is unable to soak up the water. So what happens when the transformed land is not able to soak up any kind of water or any amount of water? What happens? Flooding become more frequent. Okay, or in other words, we can tell the soil degradation. Soil degradation takes away the soil's natural capability of holding water. That is the natural capability. Soil have a natural capacity or a capability to hold water, but it is lost through soil degradation. But that capacity is lost through soil degradation. Okay, so what happens? It do not have any capacity to soak any amount of water. So since it do not have any capacity to soak any amount of water, chances of flooding or the cases of flooding will be increased. Since the soil cannot soak up any amount of water, what happens is that flooding becomes more frequent. Or since the soil do not have a capacity to hold this particular amount of water, the chances of flooding or the cases of flooding will be more. That's a fourth effect. Next, fifth one is pollution and clogging of waterways. Okay. So So most of the soil eroded from the land together with the chemical fertilizer. Most of the soil which is eroded from a land in combination with the chemical fertilizers and pesticides used in the agricultural fields are discharged into waterways. That is, we know several chemical fertilizers as well as pesticides are used in agriculture fields. But when the soil erodes, they bring together or they carry together the chemical fertilizers, pesticides, etc. together with it. And they are discharged to waterways, streams, lakes, river bodies, etc. Okay. Any kind of water bodies are released to any kind of water bodies. Can be lakes, rivers, streams, etc. Okay. So the agriculture fertilizers and pesticides damage the marine and freshwater ecosystem. So we can tell if the agriculture fertilizers, then pesticides, etc., reaches the waterways or streams, they get polluted. Okay. So we tell the marine as well as freshwater ecosystem is completely destroyed by the leaching of this agricultural fertilizers, pesticides, etc. Okay, so the soil, when it is eroding, they may carry chemical fertilizers and pesticides together with it, and they get discharged to a water body, river, stream, lake, etc. So what happens is that those water get polluted. Okay, so they can damage or destroy the marine and freshwater ecosystem. So these are the 5 effects of soil degradation. Okay, thank you.